Well, hello and welcome back to Moto Dunny. Hope you can hear me okay. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the Institute of Advanced Motoring. I'm going to talk about concentration. I'm going to talk about snapped anterior cruciate ligaments. So that's me just over a year and a half into riding. I made the decision a few months ago, probably before Christmas, that I was going to sign up for the Institute of Advanced Motoring so that I could really improve my motorcycling, take it to the next level, certainly in terms of on-road work and on-road riding. And, try and sort of perfect or learn the craft and then perfect the skills and keep working on the skills and get better. And I want to keep improving, and that for me is really important. So, and I've really enjoyed the learning process from the very beginning a year and a half ago, from riding from scratch to where I am now. So I want to continue with that. So anyway, signed up for the IAM. I'm in Edinburgh. The local group here is called IAM, Edinburgh District Advanced Motorcyclists, and seems to be a fantastic group. I've got an observer, a guy called Sandy, and Sandy has been out with me once already. Took me down a road called the A7, which is very near my house here, which is a very famous road for motorcycling, and observed my riding and has given me some feedback, and we've got a sort of a plan and a whole process to go through for me to hopefully get to a point where I can pass my Institute of Advanced Motoring motorcycle test. Not that it'll impact my ability to ride, but going through that process I should come out a better rider than I started. That's the plan. So I'm loving that. I'm loving the whole idea of it. I like, again, the learning process. And in doing some of the reading in the booklet that you get, and I also bought the police handbook as well, there's a section in there about your mental position, i.e. before you're on the bike, are you mentally in the right place to be riding the bike? Or even, as I'm about to explain, when you're riding the bike, if something happens, does that then impact your mental position, your mental state of mind in terms of your riding ability, and should you actually be on the bike? So I think it's critically important. I'm sure many people would agree with that. I'm sure, do people really think about it? Are they really aware of it? Are they conscious of it? I don't know. I probably am. It's something I'm pretty tuned into in terms of my mental state, but it's serious stuff, because if you're not in a good place and you go on a bike and you're not concentrating, or you make mistakes, or you act, irrationally, or you act aggressively, all sorts of things could happen and you could end up in a lot of trouble. So that's not good. What happened to me just now, I'm on my bike. I'm literally on my bike. I've got the quad lock on here. You can just take it off the set. So I'm on my bike. I'm on my Tiger. What happened to me there was, I just received a phone call as I was riding my bike on a beautiful evening. You can see the blue sky behind me here in Scotland near the end of April. Riding my bike, phone goes in my headset. I was expecting a call at 7:30 p.m. This call came in at 6:45, and I thought, this person's calling me earlier than planned. I need to take this call, and I eventually found a lay-by and pulled into the lay-by and took the call off the bike, so I tried to be safe as I possibly could. The news was that I have 100% snapped completely my left anterior cruciate ligament, which I did skiing in the first week in March, so just a few weeks ago, and in a very slow, stupid little fall. It wasn't even a fall, it was getting back up that when I snapped it. Anyway, so this was the consultant giving me this news, having had visited him this morning. They did an MRI scan this morning as well, and this was him giving me the results this evening. So as soon as he told me that, he said it's complete. I said, how badly is it degraded? He said it's snapped completely. Your ACL in your left knee is gone. It's like, right, okay. As soon as he told me that, we're then talking about the next steps, and they don't want to do surgery just now. They want me to do other things to try and keep my knee strong and so on, to avoid surgery. And if I have to go down that route, I will. Then finished the call with them and got back on the bike and started going off, and I could not concentrate. All I was thinking about was everything that particularly my main sport, which is windsurfing, that the knock-on effect of the knee injury and what am I going to do and how am I going to recover, and what's a plan for recovery, that was going through my head. I suddenly became aware, really conscious, that actually what I need to do here is to get home as quickly as possible, be super safe, slow down on the ride, just try and be in the moment, notice what I was doing, and just get home, which is what I've just done. Get off the road, basically. So I think that's good learning from the Institute of Advanced Motoring reading, and it was covered in the introductory night we had a few weeks ago as well about people's mental state. So I actually think that's good learning, that I've recognised that, and I've said I need to get off the effing road as quickly as possible because, I've just had some really shit news, and I'll get there. It's just a pain in the ass, or a pain in the left fucking knee. There you go. Anyway, so there's just a bit of a tale of Institute of Advanced Motoring, bad news regarding snapped ACLs, and what's in your head in terms of your mental state and how that can affect your riding, and then doing something about it. I guess that's the key thing, actually, is being aware of these things and then taking some action to say, you know what, I need to do something about this. I need to stop, or I need to have a rest, or I actually need to get home. I'm fairly close to home. I just got off the bike, and that's exactly what I've done now. So there you go. Hope you're riding safe and enjoying yourselves. Now the weather's getting better, and see you in the next video. Bye.